Nubian here, and thank you so much for stopping in for another video. I know it's been a minute, but as you can see, I got a new camera. Yes, new camera, new software, got better lighting, the lighting that I promised months ago. Finally got it in order. Okay, so today we are doing a Halloween makeup tutorial, and I am doing a skull. I had a few other things that I had been thinking about doing, but ended up not doing them because I was low on time, but whatever. Okay, so I'm probably not going to explain this whole video because there is 1,000,001 skull videos out there, and basically I'm just adding mine to the collection with just a little bit of a twist. I use the lightest foundation that I own. This is not white, this is actually ivory, the palest foundation that they have in Mary Kay foundations, and I use just a shimmery white eyeshadow to set it. And then as you can see here, I just have a black pencil and just create my eye shape. As it goes on, you will see that all of a sudden that I have colored in the eyes, and I had actually lost that clip because the whole clip came out really blurry. You couldn't even see what I was doing, so I had to delete it. But basically I just took a combination of blue and blacks, well, yeah, blue and black to create the eye color. I had it blue on the lids and then black everywhere else. See, this is exactly what I was talking about right here. And then basically the rest is magic of blending and everything else. To do my detailed work, I just use some eyeshadow that I scraped off into a pan and just use a little bit of eye drops. Yeah, I use eye drops, or you can use water or whatever you have, like Fix Plus. I don't own that stuff, but you can use basically just about anything as a mixing medium to create your line work. This whole process took probably about 3 hours or so. It took me a long time to actually just get the base down. And as you go on through the video, you will see that I had, colored my chest in, and as it went on, because I didn't have anything to set it with, it faded, and so at the end you'll see I end up just doing some quick shading on the chest, and I just put a leather jacket on. To doing your line work for your teeth, it's really important to just take your time. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as you can get it where they're looking somewhat like teeth, the easier it's going to be to make them look a little bit more realistic. I wasn't going for an overly realistic looking skull, but I wanted some realism into the mix with a bit of fantasy. I definitely could have taken this skull a lot further than I did, but by the time I finished, it was about 5 a.m. I was really tired and I had to go to work that evening. So this is basically what I came up with. But my favorite part was actually doing the teeth, and the more detail I put into them, the more fun that I was having. here I'm just extending the shadows, just making the teeth look more like they're coming out of my skull versus just me drawing them in. This is the part where it starts to get a little bit more realistic looking, and a little bit later on, once I get done with the shading, you'll see me go in with the same white pencil that I used to cover my lips. You'll see me go in and add that as a highlight on each of the teeth, and that's when it really begins to just pop. Just to give you an idea of what I was doing to basically create the lines and shadows, that was the little palette that I was using to crush up that black eyeshadow and turn it into a nice soft liner. Okay, and we are using black for the contour. I was trying to get it as dark as I could, but end up liking it where it was like kind of gray fading into black. I used Bologna from In the Night palette by W7, and then once I start to, you'll see me do the cracks, and I use the same thing that I used to basically make my teeth, as well as create frown lines above the eyes. Everything else I am just blending colors and reapplying that white eyeshadow to highlight certain points of the face, and that is basically it. Alright, and the finished result here, just showing you a real nice up close look of how everything looks. Everything is blended really nicely. I love the way the cracks came out, and I'm really surprised at how these teeth came out. This is my very first time doing something like this, and it was a lot of fun. I felt like I really pulled it off, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was more for viewing pleasure than anything. You know, more viewing pleasure, less tutorial. Scary face. But anyways, I'll give you a penny for your thoughts, so tell me down below what's up so I can make it rain pennies. Until next time, Pretty Nubian out. Peace.